Hello, I'm Bant Breen and welcome to The Point of View, where we talk about emerging media issues that are changing the marketing and communications landscape. Today we'll be talking about mobile, and I'm joined here today by CEO of Ansible, Vlad Edelman. Hey Vlad, how are you?
Hey, good.
So mobile marketing, it's become quite a big topic this past year. Where does mobile fit into the broader integrated marketing and communications mix?
Well, the good news is that it's fitting in with a lot more brands and companies than it ever has. So what we're seeing is that brands are moving out of the trial and error phase where they were trying a little bit here and there, dabbling, especially in the States, and now moving into building mobility into part of their overall media plans, overall creative plans. So we really see 2008 as a seminal year for mobile, where you're going to see some much longer term projects launch and some much more interesting results because of that.
So it seems to be playing kind of two or three roles. I mean, in some ways, mobile I've seen so far is playing a role as almost like a separate media channel, but also being kind of a glue in a way.
Right. Mobile's definitely a glue. I mean, it's the way we look at it in the media mix in general. Now, mobile is not an effective reach medium right now. It's really much more about customer activation and acquisition and conversion. And we really look to find those traditional media plans where we can layer mobility into those plans and make that media work harder for the brands, make that billboard or that print magazine ad work harder by establishing a one-to-one connection with a consumer, whereas before it was essentially just broadcasting, for lack of a better term, at the consumer. So that's what the role that mobile plays today. The media part of it as a media channel, to us at this stage, is a little transient. We think it's going to become much more of an integrated piece.
Now Ansible works globally, and so you've seen how mobile is being utilized in Asia as well as in Europe. A lot of people have kind of said that the US has been a bit perhaps behind as far as its mobile communications development. Is that changing, and where are the opportunities today in the US landscape?
Absolutely, it's changing. I mean, 2 years ago I was getting 2 or 3 messages a day. Today I'm getting over 60. Some of them from my mom, which is creepy. The reality is that it's become a part of life. It's reached that kind of key tipping point, like a lot of media reach, where it's gone out of the kind of hipster R&D set where people use interesting, weird technology to be different. Now it's part of the mainstream media. I see people watching, mobile video on the bus. I see folks text messaging at every bus stop. So, it's really part of everybody's lives, and that creates an opportunity for brands and marketers to get involved and use what is probably the most intimate media there is, your phone, which is on you every day, as a way to reach out to a consumer.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely is a very pervasive, independent or medium everyone's utilizing. Now, every day it seems like I see a press release or an article about something happening in the mobile landscape. It makes you think about some of the trends that are going to actually be really key and important. What are you guys looking at as far as critical for next?
Well, this industry is certainly not short on press releases, but the reality is that there's different development happening in a lot of different geographic areas. We're seeing some great, really innovative SMS-based campaigns taking off in South America, where that's really what that infrastructure can support right now. We're seeing some really off-the-charts video adoption and some really innovative mobile banking and commerce stuff in Asia. In the States, we're really interested in stuff like mobile couponing that's going to become a lot bigger in 2008 as the carriers start to commit and the technology gets better. Now, you've probably seen in a lot of magazines, there's ads now with little black squares at the bottom that look a little bit like your typical barcode but are different. They're called either Aztec codes or QR codes, and it's just a signal or a symbol that your cell phone can read, and that symbol can provoke a coupon. It can create an action on your phone, like showing a video clip, and it makes the interaction with the consumer for a marketer a lot easier.
And much
we're very
richer.
Excited about that.
Yeah, it's definitely a way of adding another dimension to the whole experience, for sure. I've experienced a little bit of that in Japan, and so it's exciting to hear that you're going to see it here, and I imagine it's probably happening in Europe as well.
Sure. Well, we're still a little far away from waving your phone and getting a latte, but we're getting there.
You and I could talk about mobile all day and everything that you guys are doing, but thank you so much for this brief overview of what's happening in the mobile space today. I'm Bant Breen. This has been The Point of View. Thank you.